I thought Brick Hardmeat was your right-hand guy that you threw around. He's back here.
No, that's Fist Rockbone.
Yeah,
I've been very clear about
Fist Rockbone.
I'm sorry. Brick Hardmeat. So Hardmeat is out of the radius, and I'm just going to get rid of this silly bloody thing. All right. So, close, but no. Unfortunately, for Miss Hardbone,
Chunk meat.
there's Miss Chunk Meat. There's that slender, charred
Chunk
tattoo
man, sorry.
arm just comes laying out of the building and laying down a blaster pistol. She will be missed,
Jesus.
but not by Mary.
You disarmed her.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't actually
No,
think
I like that. Raiden gets, if he lives, he gets 100 experience. For the bad guys. Better catch up, Poser. Even the bad guys are getting XP. Rahal, you're up. Poser, you're on deck.
Right. So I will take aim and shoot the same guy I shot before. Over here by the speeder.
Okay.
That's not the right button. Don't do it. Yeah. With an attack of 14.
No. No amount of aiming is going to get past my natural AC. So sorry. Or defense. Close, though.
He ducked.
Yep. And you can tell it actually didn't hit the cover, so slightly better than 14. Anything else? Movement?
No, I took aim, so I...
Praying to your galactic deities?
I'll put a call out over the comms. I think our target just booked it down to the corner of, I don't know, what do you have, north, south, east, and west here? It's different.
Yeah,
So-
south. Heading back direction we came on the far side of buildings.
So if you guys could keep an eye out for him, that's our target. Don't kill him. Take him alive. Everybody else, ground meat.
Well, I found him, but I have to catch him first.
Good job, Dr. Leth.
Poser, you're up. Zin, you're on deck. What do we got, Poser?
All right.
I'm curious, as far as Jedi go, use of unnecessary force. I mean, there's you, and you could take this guy, and you're sitting on a mounted cannon. I mean, if you really open up on this guy, isn't that kind of brutal? Isn't that kind of overkill? Isn't that sort of one point leads to another?
No, that's called a job well done.
I think that's a little dark, if you ask me.
I know,
You'd say that, but the Jedis have a very clear line.
Is that line the crosshair between your two blaster cannons?
Well,
Yes.
when they're
Yes,
in
it is.
combat, anything goes. Because technically, you see Jedi's like throwing big chunks of like
Rocks
buildings
and cars.
at other people. and,
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
kind of pick up
overkill.
cars
They're
and crush
basically
people.
Throwing chunks and making chunks.
They throw their lightsabers and take people's heads
Yeah, but I
off.
mean,
So,
like,
this.
All is fair for the Jedi in combat.
Look, if someone's surrendering, then we can come around to
That-
if
yes.
I blast them, do I get a dark side point or not?
Now failing to identify yourself and wearing the robes where people will go, oh, it's a Jedi if I surrender. Isn't that kind of great? No, okay.
Yeah,
What do you want to do there?
Not in
Poser?
this era, Jeff. Nice try, though. Nice
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
The ironic part is that Jedi wouldn't do the simpler thing and just throw people off a building.
Deceleration trauma splat.
Well, technically, it's not the Jedi who kills them. It's stop at the end.
It's
I guarantee-
And dark side point.
I guarantee a cutscene where Poser is alone. No one will see this but me, Poser, in the audience. And he's like, this is Nemoria! And right off the giant city holding banana hammock into the midst of China, boot, somebody's going to go. But that's episodes away from now. Maybe I should have started the episode on that scene and this is, 10 hours earlier.
You may be wondering how I ended up here.
Record stretch. Freeze frame.
That would be like,
Yeah.
maybe it's Rahal that got flying. Rahal's like falling to his death. You may have wondered how I pissed off my own people. How I got
Easily,
here.
actually.
Yeah, really. And then like O'Keefe like picks you up, swoops down, picks you up in the ship.
Jetpack.
Never,
So-
Mr. Lucky.
never try to polish Assyrian's dome.
Oh my.
All right.
You guys imagine drawing a black marker face, like an entire face, on his elongated forehead, and he
eyes,
wakes up.
extra
He's like,
eyes.
"Wait, eyes and
Hey
nose."
there, Spider-Man. Would you get
Poser,
the
it's your
falling
go,
asleep
please.
at night?
well, I've been trying
Oh,
to. Apparently.
I'm sorry, man. Get me going. For the love of galactic lore.
No,
That is
so I'm going-
that. Can you imagine him getting a Spider-Man suit and he can't get it down over his head? He's like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and he's just kind of pulling, but his head's too big to get the
Makes
mask
the
on.
eyes really long.
Just gets the scissors out.
He can get over his chin, but if he moves, it flaps up like a blind, and suddenly his identity is revealed in front of him.
Attack of 22 on
Nice
this
shot.
guy over here. I
Oh,
sweep around
no.
the building, unloading on him. No
Okay.
auto fire. So
You sweep around the building,
Yep.
unloading on him with the bike.
Yep.
Okay, just so we're clear.
and damage of 20.
Man.
Lord.
That's like I knew this one guy.
That was a nice
This was
roll.
really bad. He went into a school and then killed all those little Jedis. That's
Perfect,
pretty
yeah.
much what you're doing.
Oh. Only in reverse.
Yeah,
You're
except
basically-
you know that these guys are actually like bad. You know, they've done wrong.
Oh.
Hey, I have known these guys their entire made-up lives, and I will have each of them are great people in their own way. Well, except for
Doesn't
Stump,
mean-
she's great people now. She's kind of been
Yeah,
What-
I
what's
mean,
the-
she's over there.
what's the
She's
girl's
over
name?
there.
Stump,
just died?
Stump Chunkman.
Stop. Okay. The engine flares, the light inside the barrel of the gun under the speeder bike lights up, and in his last moments, it comes over the comm. Boss, tell Stump the baby is and just cuts out.
And all you hear in the background is more metal playing.
Yeah. Ooh, is this harder? Why would he stop playing the music? Zen.
What? Let's see here. So I got a bunch of stuff going down. Crossfire
Yep.
Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Probably want no part of that.
Zing.
Let's see here. I'm
Snip.
going to go ahead and take
Zip.
another pot shot at the guy I shot at earlier
Okay.
because I don't want him shooting me in the face. 18 to hit, 13 damage.
Yes. Ooh. How much did you do last time, or you missed?
Missed.
I missed last time.
Okay. Takes a solid hit and like stumbles back.
Doesn't need to see that dermatologist anymore. Mole be gone.
Mole be gone.
But it's like then there's this slow reaching up under his hair and lifting, and he pulls down like blood, and you can see blood gushing out of like the side of his head, and you're like, shit, it only grazed him. Hurt him badly, very badly, but didn't kill him.
I kind of lower the barrel down just a minute and shout over the top of the gun, I said don't move!
The sad thing is he does modeling for his day job.
Not anymore.
Well, he's the one-eyed.
Yep. Bad guy's turn. So let's start with this guy. Furious at you, leveling his gun at you. He shoots Connor. Before we do everybody, a single guy, a single shot.
A single shot.
Single shot from Connor. For the bad guy, +3.
Wah, wah, wah.
You mocking him.
I rolled a
With an
5, so that's an 8.
This guy is point blank range. He should have you dead to rights, and even though his good eye on his good arm, you lean out and then you realize your mistake. As he shoots, it goes wide for no good reason. And then you realize why, as he slowly slumps to the ground. And as he leans and falls along the elongated wall, a second bloodstream on the other side of his temple begins to gush. And he lays there, looking at you with glazed over dead and astonished eyes. And then you hear the distant crack a few seconds later.
God damn it.
Kill whore!
You took my KS.
Uh-huh.
Steal.
Perception all around, boys, and Mr. Warrick Reetin as well.
So how much XP was that taken from us?
Ooh, I got a 6.
Oh, no. I'm going to give it to him. Dude was down to 1 hit point.
Natural 1 for a 5.
Poser's still in the zone with his...
He's still riffing out. You can't hear over the amp.
Helicopter.
He's trying to drive over this guy, but realizing it's a repulsor lift and there really are no tires to, like, you know, drive the point
It's
home.
just kind of like pushing.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a bit dark.
That's fairly dark. If I'm going to do that, at least let me role play it.
I'm
I'm
Don't
sorry.
get gory with it.
I got a
It
perception of
happens
21.
in my mind.
Perception 27.
Perfect.
Everyone over 15 hears the distinct chink of good old ex-wife Zin, the moneymaker, the money shot, the killer of the party. And then a few seconds after, that distant thunder, that crack that we heard earlier today.
Son of a bitch.
Somebody's taking pot shots. You guys immediately all start, I'm assuming, like, you know, getting low and looking up and around.
Yep.
Warrick, 10. Unfortunately, you didn't hear it. You just hear gunfire. You know, there's blaster fire. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So unfortunately, you're unaware at this time.
Well, I'm pretty sure, again, I want to reiterate this, my best friends and life companions are being slaughtered here.
Yep.
So, Mr. Warrick's going to erratically open fire at the man down this hallway that I can see blocking his escape path. Could I take aim and then shoot? Is that how the mechanic works in this here video game system?
He has no cover, so you don't need to.
Good.
But he needs to take aim to negate yours.
Then I would like to fire.
Okay. Which means you could shoot and then run away. You could actually shoot and like run off somewhere 6 squares.
The old Nahoyle.
He does the gangster strafe running sideways. A second gun appears. Hold up blaster.
Actually, what I'm going to do is shoot and then run back here because it sounds like my boys need cover.
Yep. No problem. Let's have a D20 and Warrick has his own bonuses.
I'm doing it. I rolled a 24.
Ooh, Dr. Leth.
That is a hit.
Nothing like cameo guest stars putting holes in our players. Maybe I didn't think this through. Or maybe this is awesome. 3d6, please. I won't be blamed.
Surely.
That's going to be 12 total.
It's not bad. Because of his new hit point total, that is... hinting his new class.
13.
That was the old Dr. Leth. We want the new Dr. Leth that recently leveled.
Classic.
Sorry, I had
Dr.
to
Leth?
update a few calculations because this is still my old token.
Okay. Well, it says 22, so I'm assuming you've got a decent
It
amount.
should be 29.
Oh, okay. So he's fine.
Totally.
He's fine.
They take it for days. Do it again.
Yeah,
Do it
he's
again.
Okay. Now, continuing to the closest party member of our thuggery party. Calling out the names. They're returning fire. I need 1, 2, 3 more rolls from Connor for the bad guys. Please.
All right, first roll is going to be for Mr. Fist Rockbone, who is currently closest. That would be Punch Side Iron.
Punch side iron. Hunkering down on the land speeder on the inside. Hasn't had any lines. You know, he's doing his job. He's leaning out. He's taking fire. He's been listening on the mic. He's been a good guy.
Yeah, Punch has actually been going to a speech therapist. He's doing a lot better. He used to be really bad at social outings. I'm proud of him.
Oh,
I hope he
that's good.
lives.
He got a 16. He's got a 16 and he's shooting at Merrick. Warwick's rocking up the RP XP. There's going to be none left for you guys. Merrick, 16?
No.
Unfortunately. Okay. And right next to this guy is...
Oh goodness. I think that was that Punch Side Iron? That's Punch Side Iron.
Okay. Leaning over the hood. Very, very TJ Hooker. He'd slide over the hood, or the vehicle needs to be moving to be like full-on TJ Hooker, but he's got the pose down.
Right.
Now that is a reference and a half right there.
There you go.
Do you get bonus points if you can name the actor?
I don't know if anyone gets XP for me. Okay, Mr. I don't do... Mr. There's someone in this room that may favor Star Trek over Star Wars, and considering that TJ Hooker appeared in Star Trek,
He did.
he did.
One might say he was the lead.
Which Trek?
The
How
original.
long ago? No, I'm just saying, like, that's the posing question. Which Trek? How long ago? +2 to the first guy that nails
Before
it. That's
my
not
time.
Frank because he's our age. That's not
Are we
Frank because he
doing
knows this
trivia
stuff.
in our
About.
William
podcast?
Shatner. William
Come on,
Shatner.
man. It's Willie or Shatner pants because he's going to die. Sorry.
It's classic.
I just make it up for all your poo-pooing of Star Wars.
It's funny because my cat was named TJ after TJ Hooker. Like I grew up on that show.
You open the front door, he runs to the fucking car hood. Slide.
Yep.
Damn it, cat. Okay, so 16 for this guy, and then Slide Ironbone gets a shot as well.
Oh, yeah.
I like your interpretations of his name. You're just like, I don't know. There you go.
What are you talking? Get it? TJ Hooker sliding on the roof? That was intentional.
Slide iron.
It's like Link Hayes from the Mod Squad.
Sometimes my brain just works by itself. 9. He slides right off the hood and misses. Whoops. And our final, I think we got one guy left.
Yep, this is Fist Rockbone. This is the right-hand man. I got a lot of
Yeah,
faith
this
in
guy-
this shot right here.
Okay.
Down Fist.
Come on,
After he shoots, I'm going to wave him, and hopefully he will get the message to come close.
Yep.
Wham, bam. I rolled a 14.
at Merrick.
No.
Okay. Shoots on the run, gets to the corner. And you as well, shot, and you're going up here to meet him?
Right.
Oh, he's using a bowcaster.
No. He gives a hand wave. And he's like, hug?
Who are these guys, boss?
Jeez, I don't know. I don't really like how they're blowing up my bots, though. How is
they're not
They're not Imperials, I can tell you that.
They sure are cutting through my men like they are.
Some kind of mercenary squad.
He's like leaning out and like fire, shots ricochet off the side of the building.
You know, as long as we stay here and in dialogue, I think we could like turn our round into a really long thing. You could get away.
Yeah, I bet you can. If you just keep on talking, we'll have to start talking like this.
No, it's fine. We've got the comms. Just don't stop talking. You run for it now, boss. I'll cover you.
That's right, the
He's still-
comms. Thank goodness, the most convenient of red herrings.
No, it's funny because I know the line that Connor edited just hard. Like, he put a stop to it. Yeah, these guys are blowing my men left, right, and center.
And that's going to stay in. And a new comedian that explains everything. But Dr. Leth is your go.
He'd study that.
Dr.
He
Leth.
would.
Merrick's on deck.
With the dietary habits of the common street urchin.
Hope he doesn't find me attractive.
Dr. Leth moves up to the corner that is now open and cover for him.
Yep. Going to the very same corner that the bad guy was
So
at.
I would take my last thing as a swift and take half an aim.
Right, peek around, take half an aim. He's balled up on the other corner talking to his guy, hunkering down. This is good. Nice tight range. He's like 4 or 5 squares away, as long as he doesn't bolt. Merrick, you're up. Rahal, you're on deck.
There are more shooting at me. Who dares incur my wrath? Oh, I see them. I give you a little boom boom, especially hiding near car. I give you special boom boom.
As I arc it up a bit and kind of give those two guys who are hiding by that car, give them a little kissy face.
With love.
From Ruska. Now we never really discussed your race in the back of the Unknown Regions book because there's so many aliens in the world, especially near humans that are basically human, but they have different bumps on their forehead, a la Star Trek, different skin colors or whatever. You can swap out human traits and make up your own race, or find an actual Mariluka or something like that and dig into that. And for Merrick's character, we decided to, backstory is still pending, but just curious, you just now started to reference, a little bit about your race and your habits and everything. So, with the audience leaning into the speakers, what home planet would you possibly call, the old country?
I lived on many planets as a child.
You don't remember. It's all that head trauma.
Stalling.
Damage?
The damage. Oh. Sorry, I was distracted by the damage that was being caused from childhood memories.
Yes. Getting a grenade right in the passenger seat of a car and blowing up 2 individuals on the hood of it jogs an old memory very similar situation.
Yeah, speaking of blowing up individuals, do you think you can get a refund on speech therapy lessons, or?
You know, if you go to his next session and say that you're next of kin or, you know, his life partner or something, you know, and have an attached bank account, I'm sure they'll at least give you half your money back.
Lots of dice. It's a attack of 24. Damage 14.
Yeah. See the giant X? Because everyone's dead. The car's dead. The blew up the Ringnam dead. The people are dead. There is a large kaboom right around the corner, boss, and, you know, less people are shouting and asking for direction from you.
You will run. Do not shoot my boss. And more importantly, do not shoot me.
Rahal, Poser, you're on deck. He's thinking. He's seeing all kinds of measuring going around the battle map here. Going,
I am going to take a double move.
Okay.
Coming up behind the smoldering wreckage.
Yes.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Don't get in the square with the speeder. Careful, that metal's hot.
Some hotter metals coming up right behind him.
Oh! See, I set you up for that. No kidding.
All right, so first move, I'm going to move straight down, I believe.
Where you go? The bike went the other way. I'm trying to follow where you wanted to go.
That
What the hell
first
you
one was
doing,
me
man?
measuring out, saying you could go right there at 24.
He's hacked the bike with the data pad and sends it in a random
Or-
direction, summoning it to flank his position.
So that's my move action, and as a standard action, I'm going to, let me just double check this, do an attack run. I can move up to my vehicle's speed in a straight line through unobstructed terrain directly towards target and make an attack with vehicle weapon.
Okay, well, you ran straight to a wall. Now you're nose to nose with a wall. So where's your target?
Target is these two over in the corner. I can't control the bike how it's facing. I would have.
Okay, I got you.
slid into position to dart.
I got you. Okay. Well, the rubble is kind of heaped up, and now you're like on the far side of it. So you kind of need to get like on this pile.
Okay, so I can't just
Are you
like
giving-
jump it.
No, I'm just saying you could come straight at it and just end up in here. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So I have to spend the rest of my move just to get on top of it, or can I just?
Where were you?
Well, I'm right here where my character is right now. And I want.
Yeah, there's no triangular extra movement in this game, so you should be all right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just gonna dart pretty much directly next to Rahal.
Okay.
So let's do that, and then I get to make an attack on one of those guys.
It's too bad the bike keeps picturing over you. It's like he's underneath, leaning out.
All right, automatic fail.
Automatic fail. You drift the bike, and unfortunately, there's like a panel falling off, smoking out the back of the speeder, and it just blocks your shot.
I do take a -2 to my reflex, or my vehicle's reflex defense until the start of next turn.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
It's in.
And then the speeder goes into a controlled slide right into the still lit flame of the hover car. Which
We'll get to that.
Right. Yeah, tank.
Lob one of those grenades to like push it over.
All right, so knowing that Dr. Leth is all by himself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take off around the corner, do a double move
Glancing over your shoulder,
to
realizing
start,
that he's
to,
bugged
start to
out.
back.
Okay.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's just a double move right there.
Alrighty, sir. Anything else?
Nope, I don't have any targets, and that's all I can do.
Can you just like reload as a swift, you know, just kind of in their range?
Yeah.
Assumed. Okay. Mr. Reetin,
All right.
things are looking grim. They're surrounding you.
Here's what Mr. Raiden's thinking. I don't know how the rules of this game work, so tell me when I say something I can't do and we'll figure it out.
No problem.
I would like to move down 5 squares
No.
to Mr. Escalette.
Please do.
Go right ahead.
And then I would like to attempt some sort of grapple. The idea is I'm going to have him as a hostage, controlled grapple, firearm blaster, to the side of the head. We're going to talk our way out of this like civilized gentlemen.
You can totally do that, or attempt to do it.
Yeah, attempt to. That's going to be the key distinguishment here.
Okay. as your GM, I have to warn you that grappling in this game is insanely hard with penalties unless you have any feats, which I don't think Warden has. So
Nope.
you're talking like -10. So it would be like you're going to run up and keep your gun in your hand and try and grab at the front of him and likely fail. Finish your turn, and then he's there with a gun in your face.
Well, he's also, as soon as he moves into his threatened space, is going to incur an attack of opportunity before any of that goes down.
Well, no, the doctor
but
isn't.
he can do
proficient
this.
with.
He can just step out and come down. So
But when
pardon
he
me?
goes, the doctor,
What?
not you.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was saying I don't think the
three,
doctor's perfect
4,
hand-to-hand combat.
5. Yeah. He can
Doesn't
step
have to
out a
be
triangle,
attack of
square, and then
opportunity.
step back in at left. So no attack of opportunity.
Only if he moves that way. Thanks for showing him.
Well, but he would provoke anyways from going for the grapple.
Yeah, as soon as he moves into the threatened area.
I'm getting
Oh.
to that point, lawyer
Hey,
one and lawyer two.
here's a counter idea. Because this is just a little more complicated than I thought it would be. But I walk up and hold the blaster to his head, roll some sort of, I don't know, what would that be, like deception?
Deception.
And I say, hey,
ready-
let's talk our way through this, like, so whatever I said
Yep.
earlier.
Ready in action, right? So you can move on a ready in action. So basically, you can move up and then ready in action to shoot if things go sideways, or you can move up and just go, "Hey, let's talk about that," that kind of thing.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, so you move up and let's have the role play officially.
Yep. As I noticed the man who I was shooting at earlier has arrived to the corner of the building, I already holding my blaster, I hold it just straight up, straight onwards. Probably a little erratically, and just start charging for the corner.
Awesome. Odd or even there, Rahal and Poser. The other guy's going to straight up shoot at you.
I got a blast. I'll hold him off.
I'll be odd.
Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Even, Poser, roll. 1d3 plus is 21.
Oh,
Damn.
hits both me and the speeder bike. So.
And somehow, I just knew. I don't know how. I just I even gave you a 50-50 chance that I'd shoot at Rahal, but nope.
Nah, it's fair. Bigger target.
My one demand is that Fist Rockbone and I get to walk away unscathed from this.
Yeah, so as you run up and make demands, okay, you did it on the spot. Let's go up, let's talk to this. Rockbone is unaware and is he's covering you. So he's shooting at them and hitting them now while you're making these demands. Anyway, 11 points, Poser.
What is he shooting at? Me or the bike?
You.
Okay.
That's a perfectly good bike. We could sell that to a swoop gang. You kidding me? It's an Imperial bike with a gun on it. We're shooting you.
Like I said, Fist Rockbone's good. He's a good guy.
He's always got his eye on the prize.
Shoot the bike and he jumps on it and drives away.
Sorry, boss.
Son of a bitch.
Smart.
So anyway, please take 11 points, Poser, and it's now, Connor's doing his spiel. Reetin is, convincing. And if you're happy, anything else, Connor, before I actually go to Let's Turn?
I just wanted to say that I think that we could talk our way to a peaceful negotiation after all.
Okay. Funny, no, Connor doesn't, he does listen to the podcast, but he's missed quite a bit, and he doesn't realize that besides Rahal, he actually is talking to the right guy, because the other three are a little trigger happy, so it's not a bad move, really, on Reetin's point. Dr. Leth,
Well,
you're lining this guy up for a stun shot, and the guy comes traipsing along, pulls out his gun, and then suddenly goes, let's talk about this.
We can talk about this.
I'm an American, what can I say?
Yeah.
well, I don't know about you, but I don't think that the mouth of a gun can do much talking.
Well, you have a gun as well.
I do, but I had it up beforehand, and he ran straight towards me with his pointed at my face.
And
I
I'll,
haven't really had a chance to do anything about that yet.
I'm still taking this in.
and I'll point to the side where all the action's going, and I say, and that's funny, if it weren't for your friends, my friends would still have mouths to speak with. No. I don't believe that you're going to let me walk away unscathed with this. Until I feel like...
I
we can
honestly
talk.
don't care what you believe. We are here either way. You're asking for a peace truce. Let's actually talk. Or... And I brandish my
He's,
pistol.
wait, brandish. He waggles the pistol at you, shows you the sun's stun setting, so he is open to negotiation.
I don't actually... I don't know your character well enough to know what you would be armed with. I assumed you had some sort of weapon on
It's
you.
a heavy blaster pistol, but you can indeed.
He's got a better gun than you. He's got Han Solo's pistol, where you have like Leia's pistol.
In that case, it's the quid pro quo. I'll nod at the firearm and I'll say I want you to discard that before we continue.
I will lower mine at the same time as you. At the same time, I then go into comms. I think we've gone into discussion. Please try your best to hold fire.
I have more explosives ready to go.
I don't know. These guys are still trading fire with his lackey around the corner, and Zin is scooting up behind you. He's talking to the corner of a building. He's talking to a corner of a building. Is he on the comm talking to who? You know.
I lower my blaster.
Actually, Leth, your comm, when you talk, your comm is open, and we're getting snippets of.
Oh, good.
You know.
We're getting a half conversation.
Okay, now that is a lot of chatter for rounds, so I owe these guys some time. So before these guys come to their sort of arrangement, Rahal, Buddy just shot Poser.
Right. No, Merrick should be before me, shouldn't he? Oh no, had that? Yeah, no, Dr. Leth. So that was Dr. Leth's turn. Then Merrick should have a turn, right? Yeah.
And my one demand was that my best buddy, Fist Rackbone, and I get to walk away unharmed.
Yeah.
You guys are making demands at this point.
Kaboom.
Even though that took quite a while in rounds, I need to sort of like at least finish one turn around since he did shoot at them. It wouldn't be fair for me to like, and now we're talking.
I'm not contesting it, man. I'm a feeling blow up my friends. I don't care.
Merrick.
Yeah.
It's your go.
Okay. So
dude shot at Poser and hit him.
Which dude?
This guy in the corner beyond the bike, beyond the speeder. Way down there. Through a whole bunch of tangle of friendlies. And you have not cleared the building, and Rawls left his back exposed.
I know.
He makes my job
I
so
cleared
hard.
the building.
Idiot.
I literally
You
came.
didn't tell us you did.
I came driving through it. I feel like that's pretty clear.
While playing guitar, while looking awesome, free action. Tell us what you did. Say the building's clear. Did you check every room? Really? Did you look under the tables? No. You just drove like a madman. So, Merrick, tactically speaking, just saying.
The room is clear-ish.
Yeah.
Clear-ish.
Yeah. I'm going to do a double move up beside Poser's left-hand side there. Close up the formation.
Like this?
Yep, exactly like that.
Or something like
a
this.
little more forward.
Okay.
Towards the nose. There we go.
Okay.
Bang on.
Righto. Double move gets you there?
Yep.
Okay. Looking around, always aware. In combat, there's real time, and then there's Merrick time, and he sees everything like there's like Trinity going, hey, how's it going? Isn't this bullet time awesome? And Merrick's like, thumbs up. Rahal.
I will. How far into the conversation have they gotten?
I need a couple rounds, but I'm willing to like at least end this round before, because as this round, all those, let's say it's 3 rounds, is playing out, you guys are cluing into the conversation as it happens, but not yet. I said you should pretty much finish this round before we get to Leth. So I got you, Poser, and Zin should probably act as normal before we get to him and Leth,
Right.
and they're like beginning negotiations, and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Full aggression, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, well, then I will double.
Please attack my monsters. What can I say?
I will double move, because I'm assuming that the speeders is on fire, right?
The one that I set on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally on fire.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe I can get away with a single move. I will move around the speeder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Up on the
6.
back of the bike.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Actually, if there is a seat open on the back of the bike, I would do that.
It'd be the ride by.
I think it is just a single rider though. Yeah, crew 1.
Yeah, okay. So I will move up to here, and I'll take a shot at Buddy who's shooting around the corner.
Okay.
At a -5 because he's got good cover there. Big money. No
Big
whammy.
money. Big
no
price.
whammy. So be an attack of 11 after the minus.
No, sorry.
Okay.
1, little 2, little 3, little DM rolls.
Never fun.
Yep.
Diplomacy, right?
Poser. Yes. Aggressive negotiations, but we have yet to see a lightsaber. And you know what? I'm kind of surprised. You got to hand it to Aiden, who has not whipped out any kind of glowing laser sword an entire first season, no matter what happened. That's that's showing restraint. I got to hand it to him. That's a compliment, buddy.
Well,
Rahul.
we'll just keep playing till we're all just wanted at about Jedi level, and then he's going to be like, well, I guess it doesn't matter anyways.
Jedi and Associates.
All right, so I'm going to continue driving forward, do the sweep around with blasters pointed at the front guy, and say surrender, using my standard for force persuasion.
Okay.
One sec. Which is the new talent that I took off of the Jedi Consular talent tree. It helps affect the Adept Negotiator skill. Yep, it allows me to use the Force check instead of my Persuasion check.
Oh, jeez.
There he goes, forcing the issue again.
Oh.
Okay.
No, that works. I like that. That's still almost canon.
It's an 18 to beat their will defense, and if so, they move -1 down the condition track.
Okay. That does. And he does.
Cool.
Start bleeding out my ears. I don't feel so good.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah. He's taking the scanner's approach to diplomacy. Boom. Oop. See.
Can we get 1 point of damage for the sonic blast?
Yeah, there we go. Zin.
All right, so I kind of drop my rifle, and it's got the sling around my torso, so it just kind of dangles there. And I'll run forward because I see some kind of gunfire or guns being pointed.
There's a hand with a gun out, and first it kind of like points around the corner of his face, and then it bounces up and down like murmur, murmur, murmur. And then you start hearing Dr. Leth next round going, well, if you want to do this for us again. And he's like, I'll show you yours, showing me mine. And then the guy kind of like does the flat gun where he like turns palm up and the gun is sort of flat sideways holding up.
So can I get around Dr. Leth without provoking any
free movement through friendlies?
Yeah.
Yes.
So go right there with...
You can't finish occupying the square with him, that's all.
Okay.
No, but he wants to know if he threatens the square, which he does. But again, just like I was telling the bad guy here, you can kind of come wide,
okay,
and end up here if you want, or that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I had enough movement to get to there.
Sure. So scooting around and kind of on a semi-flank.
And then have a grenade with the pin pulled, but not let go of the spoon.
Okay.
And just have it in my hand. Oh.
Yeah.
Am I late for something?
So grenade out, but you haven't popped it, but the pin's out.
The pin's out, but the spoon is not let go.
And what kind of grenade?
It's a... It's my...
Is this lucky?
It's my lucky grenade.
Okay.
I was just getting more flashbacks.
It's lucky grenade, no problem.
It's the plasma grenade that may or may not work.
That's right.
This is where the TPK comes in.
The Russian roulette grenade. I hate diplomacy. Boom.
No, it's not going to be today. It's going to be like 5 levels from now. We're going to be chilling in a cantina.
Okay, so back to the bad guys, which would have been like round 2, right? And there's like this distinctive pause. I'm going to burn an entire round where everybody's looking at everybody. This guy, sees Poser slide out on the bike, and he kind of holds his gun up. Doesn't let go of it. He just kind of holds up like, okay, I'm dead to rights. He hears his boss on his comm talking. Maybe this is to go. And
oh, that's my name. Oh, I get to escape too. Okay,
it's kind of like quasi surrendering, looking at you down the barrel of a gun. Imagining the other guy's fate. And Connor and Jay, Dr. Leth, and Warren Riddick are continuing their negotiation, and they're about to get into round 3, which I'll skip to now. So with a single round to like move or get a better position, let's say Raul and Merrick, you guys want to scoot up?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say round 2 was doing what? Raiding actions?
Yeah.
You guys are like, okay. So if things go sideways, Merrick, what would you do?
Shoot. Spray the enemies.
Okay. Rahal is nose to nose with the enemy. You'd kill your boss.
Well, if the opportunity arises, all right, I will dash in.
I know he looks like a stormtrooper now. You got to focus and put your bifocals
working
on to
on
like
this.
filter out the pinstripes. But
It's a continually
yeah.
evolving process, but I will charge in and attack.
Okay, Rahal, you're nose to nose with this guy, holding up the gun. I'm assuming you're like trying to take it off him or whatever, everything, you know, that kind of thing. If he offers it like a surrender, but if stuff goes sideways, what are you gonna do? Can I have that again?
I'll put a shot into his face.
Okay. Now I'm assuming if something goes sideways, then he'll, you know, instantly like just turn the gun on you as well, depending who gets the drop on who. But right now he looks like he's, you know, somewhat compliant. You move up. Dr. Leth, you're just finishing that last round of banter. You become aware of Zin like backing you up and like, sort of interrupting with the pin. Okay. Round 3 finishes. Round 4. Zin shows up with a pin. Okay. This guy, can I have a bluff check, a deception check from Warrick? Reetin, please.
I don't actually see deception on here. There it is. I got it.
Got it? Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, he should. He's a slimy criminal.
Plus 12. 30. Okay, so
Damn.
it stands. It's all good. You know, holding the gun, everything said, you know, that kind of thing. We're okay. Can I have perception from Leth and Zin?
Good luck.
Guess what the target is.
It's low.
30? It's 30. 8 from 18 from our perceptive Dr. Leth. Where are those 29s? Well, they would have failed you. No, everything's good. Everything's kosher. Entering into the next round, okay? Everyone sort of has the drop on everybody. You're all nose to nose, gun to gun. You know, the one guy is waiting for something to go sideways and just get the word from boss to hand over gun or whatever, and he sounds like he's complying. Then, without provocation, who knows who might have possibly set this thing off? Using its running and leaping attack, come barreling out of the building is the giant spider droid that we all forgot about. And it comes leaping on over to the guy in the bike and attacks viciously. We are back on, and I will start the round with its own sort of initiative. Or, you know, we could just kind of re-roll because we broke combat, or we can just go down the list here.
I vote we get on with it, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say combat didn't get broken. It was about to be broken until the giant robot ran.
Yeah.
And
I
giant
one of my
robot
turns got
ran.
skipped, but that's fine.
Yep. Well, base attack sucks, but you know what? The leaping strike of the running attack and the grapple looks pretty good. And guess what? I have plasma colors and a circular saw.
Yeah.
And this
That's gonna leave
thing
a mark.
comes at Poser. Running, leaping attack, go! Dun 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 dun. Changed into his Power Ranger. You know.
Comes at him
That
dick
thing.
first.
Yeah.
and misses.
8
Just
8 with the
and
plasma
flies
cutter.
right by.
And 6 with the saw. So, like, very, you know, it comes running at you and surprises you with this big leap attack. But when he comes out, you know, the stubby little arms are used to excavating, not attacking flesh. And the bike still on that sort of semi-slide, just narrowly. The circular saw, zzz, when he does, like, the slow bullet time lean backwards. And the plasma cutter coming down and not really doing much superficial damage to the bike itself. And we're back on. That is your cue.
Good.
Warden, Reetin, your go. It obeyed your orders. You hear the attack go down. What do you do?
At this point, I prompt the rest of the group. And now we all
Okay.
drop our weapons, or this thing goes on a tantrum. And I
Okay.
point to the bots, because visuals.
Okay. So basically, instead of reigniting the initiative, he's adding sort of
Yep.
an ace in the hole.
Except it's not an ace in the hole, and it intimidates us not.
True, but it doesn't keep the guy in front of you from laughing, going, better do as the man says. And he's like, you know, still holding his gun away from you, but, you know, because the guy said we should all drop our guns and, you know, chat. Dr. Leth, Merrick's on deck.
I
What do you
do
wanna do?
not do well with people that fool around.
Could I make a clarification before we get too far off?
Sure.
The AI is set to target anyone who is threatening right now. I didn't want to make it sound like it's just beating on you
Yep.
guys meaninglessly.
Yeah, it went for the guy with the biggest gun. And the first target I saw.
I'm glad you understand.
Well,
Bibbidi
it
bobbidi boop.
essentially acts as a gun, so shut it down.
Hey, that's the thing that's keeping me standing here right now, as far as I'm concerned.
No, actually, what's keeping you standing here is you actually complying. You see, there's 2 of you, and we surround both of you.
Merrick, the droid's attacking.
Right.
They're still talking. Feel free. Don't let me interrupt you guys, but I am going to silently do Merrick and the other guys.
But I gotta kill
Chat
Bob.
away.
For now, just watch.
A couple more explosions later.
Don't.
No, this is
break
great.
it.
The camera is tight up on Leth and Connor's guy, and they are back and forth and back and forth. Zin is holding up the grenade like, hello, does anyone see me? I have a grenade, and everyone's ignoring him. And in the background, we got Leth and this guy chuckling in each other's face. Ha ha ha. Well, ha ha ha, I'm not intimidated. Well, ha ha ha, and back and forth. And then they get this dog pile of Merrick shots, droid, speeder bike, all pushing around the rubble in the back of the scene. I love it. Merrick,
Yeah, just pull up my
Damage?
sheet. Yeah, I just gonna pull my sheet up here. Let me get.
best planet ever.
Get your sheet together, man.
I try.
Best planet ever.
Ah, here we go. Good old-fashioned Sasha.
Okay.
And then roll. It is a attack of 17.
17, close, but no cigar.
Oh,
Rahal.
Big crash behind me. Ha ha ha. Drop your guns or the robot's gonna get you. I'm shooting the guy right in front of me, point blank range, because fuck that.
Okay. He shoots you too, because that was my held action. He's like, hey, I'm agreeing with the boss and not doing anything. but
Fantastic.
Go ahead. Oh, Wild West. We're all laughing and we're all holding, and all of a sudden there's that look in your eyes, and he understands, and we both go to guns at the same
An
time.
attack of 7.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 10.
Mine's 11. Neither have a bonus. Oh well, we both shoot each other at the same time.
I
We
missed.
shot first.
In the face. 18.
Ooh, I think that's a hit. Wait, let me check. It is a hit. Barely
Oh,
a
no.
hit.
Oh my. So you go to shoot him and he's like, oh, and he spins the gun around. Doesn't pull it into your face, like stylishly. He just does the awkward outside shot, gets lucky, and shoots you in the shoulder for 6 points of damage.
Owie. Taking me down from 29 to 23. Yes, I'm much beefier now too that I've
Oh, wait a minute.
I've multi-classed into a combat role.
Isn't this the guy that just came down on the attack on the
Yes.
track roll
Yeah.
because of poser?
Oh,
So 17.
so it's a miss.
Oh.
That is a miss.
Rewind time. Poser goes, wait a minute, shaking his fist
Well,
at the force.
technically, he should be at a -2, or the other guy should be at a -1 because you skipped my turn when everyone else was like setting up. That was going to debuff one of them again, but no. So,
Oh no, I had you covering and stuff. I let those guys slide in there,
yeah.
and I didn't want you moving because you were, like I said, some awesome role playing.
Oh no, and that's fine.
So-
I wasn't planning on moving. I didn't expect the
Okay.
droid.
Poser.
Nobody expects the droid.
Damn you, I was gonna say that.
Poser, ready to debuff a second guy, and then this droid is all slashy hacky in your face. Crazier than Rodney in the alley from Futurama. What do you do?
Oh yeah, so I'm totally going to reverse it. Nope the f out. 12 squares back.
Okay.
And then
Is that a withdraw, or am I taking my attack of opportunity? Hesitation is lost. I'm taking it.
fair.
You could
Swing.
take it. Be a man.
Swing.
Bada.
Considering how crappy these guys, bonuses are, you should be fine.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. And I'm going to return fire because this shit.
Okay.
21.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Right. 4
Poser Sham.
4d10
is the man.
of damage, and that's 26 damage.
Nice.
It just opens up on this thing. Ooh.
We're saying something about your menacing robot.
You guys know the slow motion Boondock Saints, operatic
Boondock Saints.
fights.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
your
he's-
fucking rope, Rambo.
There you go.
What you need a knife for?
I was thinking we need another movie reference to walk our way out of here.
I'm talking about Billy Connolly with 6 guns strapped to his vest, and he's slowly pulling them out. The 6. So we get like freaking Poser slow motion peeling away, turning the gun 180, and just ripping into this thing. And the droid, off comes the saw hand, off comes the freaking plasma cutter hand, and just shreds this thing. And no droids for Rahal.
Well,
Beats the
2
crap out of
droids
this.
worth of parts.
Actually, this thing had 22 hit points, 26, so it's not that bad. Anyway, down it goes old man Zin. People used to respect a dude with a grenade, especially when you were like that close.
Kids.
I know. Yeah. You want to do Zin?
I'm just shaking my head. Really? Nobody sees a grenade. So I'll delay.
Okay.
Really?
Poser,
Nobody sees this in my hand, and you're asking me to drop it.
Nice.
Not you.
There you go. Is the line for Poser.
We've all seen it, Zen.
Sliding around. All right. But seriously, Zin, you're just
Yeah, delay.
waiting. Okay. Well, Leth and this guy are still bantering, and then everybody, your allies and his allies, go crazy. The droid's attacking. Poser takes care of it. Rahal and this guy get into it, and it looks like Rahal got hit.
It bounced off the armor.
Maybe. Bad guys. Warrick, what do you want to do?
At this point, Warrick is gonna go, you people. You blow up my droids. You kill my finest men. You ruffians. You hooligans.
Your request was that yourself and I don't even know what you call your companion, that the 2 of you are able to walk away. So far, you could still do that.
I'd
His
also
name-
accept ne'er-do-wells.
His name is Fist Rockbone, and at this point, I think I'm owed some answers. You're very rude, sir. Has anyone ever told you that?
And you're very much skirting the issue here. Can we get on with business?
Do we have business? I thought you were just here to blow up my droids.
Merrick, you're up. These guys are still going at it, and I still have a hostile that wants to shoot it back. So,
Next target,
is through Rahal.
through Hall.
You got to go around him.
Or you
Is it 2 or 3 swifts?
could- 2 Swifts.
2 swifts to take
2
it.
swifts. 2 swifts for name, and then brap, brap. That's the official sound.
Okay. I'm on a corner, gives me cover. I'm behind your guy. You're shooting directly through a friendly,
Aiming.
which gives me more cover. And yet the magical aim.
Magical aim. Well, he also needs point blank shot, which I'm sure he has.
Yes, I do.
So I was talking to Jay the other day about us switching to like the FFG system. They got this really neat pool set of dice where like you roll a certain amount of dice and you get like hits and crits and things, and the opposition, whether it's me or you guys, roll opposite pools of dice and they cancel each other out. And no,
That doesn't sound fun, no.
that's fun
Yes, it
for me.
Attack of 12.
No,
You live for another day.
another round anyway. Rahal, dude, he messed up your new armor.
He just scuffed my new armor.
He shot the suit, man. He took damage, put a hole in it. It's all scored up.
And then Rajal joins our
That's-
side.
That's not going to buff out. I'm just saying. That is not going to buff
Well,
out.
no, he didn't actually hit because he was down on the condition track, remember?
Yeah.
Or my armor.
So the armor took
Oh,
it.
okay.
As I say. Just trying to salvage
Scuffed
something
it.
out of the situation.
Scuffed
Yeah.
My the finish. Do you know how long I took me spit polish this? Oh! And then he takes his shot.
12.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just drop our guns and like punch each other like real men because this is getting you nowhere.
Do
buddy.
Oh, again with the exact
Yeah.
same numbers.
7. No. Poser, you're up.
All right, so the bike has been scratched due to that machine's
Yeah.
plasma cutter.
Yeah.
So Poser is not happy. Like for Hall, the finish, come on! And he is
One
going
of
to
those-
continue the slide right in front of Zin, still being somewhat mindful of the grenade, so having his back to him, takes the axe and slams it into this dude, or at least tries to.
Don't kill him.
And then your mark was murdered.
Don't kill him.
Hang on a second here. You're kind of losing perspective.
No,
The
let
droid
him go
messes
through
you
with
up.
it. This will be
All
great.
right. So,
This will be
attack
great.
of 17 for 11 damage.
I think
Okay.
we're gonna have to let this one go because I think it's gonna be his very first hit. With
Our mission,
Actually,
our-
misses.
you're specifically to find and capture this guy. And Aiden just lost his shit and maliciously attacked the guy for lethal damage.
He was really angry at the
Look,
time.
we can backtrack.
I can sympathize.
No,
I would have a hard
it's
time
okay.
holding back myself if that was the guy who had happened to
Yeah,
scuff
but
my
you're
beautiful-
also not a Jedi.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Well, technically, I'm not a Jedi.
He's not a Jedi either.
And goodbye, all your
Acting out of
ability.
anger. dude.
Slides into boss. He's no Jedi. Okay, Poser attack 17, but Warrick actually has a decent AC, I believe.
Correct. It misses me.
It does. Dunk into the wall.
Wait, you know what? Fuck it. Force point.
Oh no. Okay, that is a dark side point, my friend, because you would have missed and everything's fine, rage is spent, and now you're using the force to complete a hit. That is a straight up dark side point, dude.
And it tastes
haven't
so
rolled it.
delicious,
Thank you
doesn't
very
it?
much.
Your second one, season 2, dark side point 2. You heard it here first.
Dark side point 1, if anything, and I haven't clicked the button yet. You should have.
I'm so
Should have held.
I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
I didn't take
matter.
my finger off.
Because you only need one to hit him. You're only one away, so it doesn't matter what you roll. And remember, that last force point was pending, so you have 2 regardless, because it's about intent.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I want to
But
torture
at the
him,
same time, I haven't hit the button yet to roll it.
but I couldn't get the pliers out.
Not take it.
That is true.
Let's,
You know what? Actually, it is my job to warn him, and I did. So if he doesn't want the dark side point, he doesn't have to click.
Fine, I will hold.
Because I said that would be a dark side point, not you're about to get one. Or well, yeah, I said you're about to get one, but I didn't say you would get one.
That's like junior high school level of bowling.
I kind of
can
like the
still hit
effect
you
of
right
that.
now, but I can't.
sliding in with the tail end of the speeder bike and just like vibro wax into the wall above his head. That's pretty intimidating.
Well, actually, you missed, so it's more like a whiff. You know, if you want to be.
Guy's got a grenade in him. He's still stone cold sober, talking to the doctor. This guy's awesome.
All right, I think it's Zen's turn with his.
No,
grenade.
we'll see you next week after much debate about dark side points and the lot. You don't get to know. We'll find out the.